Hey fighter, right now, while you're busy being agreeable, while you're trying to be polite, while you're choosing kindness over clarity, someone else is stepping directly into the life you want. While you're waiting for fairness to show up, others are rewriting the rules, so fairness no longer matters. While you're hoping effort will eventually be recognized, someone more ruthless, more strategic, and more aware is positioning themselves so recognition becomes unavoidable. This is the part nobody warns you about. The world is not a playground. It never was. It's a battlefield disguised as a society. A system where awareness beats effort, strategy beats intention, and perception beats truth. A system where those who understand how humans actually behave rise, and those who cling to comforting illusions get left behind wondering what went wrong. The sharp rise, the unaware get crushed, and the naive don't lose because they are bad people. They lose because they are playing the wrong game. At this very moment, someone is using psychological leverage to move ahead of you. They understand influence. They understand timing. They understand human weakness. And while you're questioning whether it's right or fair, they've already made the move. Power isn't gifted, it's taken. Respect isn't awarded for being nice, it's enforced through presence, certainty, and while you're playing life like it has clear instructions and equal rules for everyone, others are 5, 6, 7 moves ahead, playing chess with your future before you even realize the board exists. You think the world runs on fairness. Look around. Who gets heard? The one who speaks with certainty. Who gets rewarded? The one who understands the system. Who gets what they want? The one who understands people. Logic doesn't drive outcomes. Emotion does. Perception does. Power does. Today, I'm pulling back the curtain. I'm going to break down 8 psychological principles used by people who rise, dominate, and control outcomes. These are not ideas most people ever learn, because they're too busy believing fairy tales about how the world should operate, instead of studying how it actually works. This is not motivational fluff. This is not feel-good self-help. This is not advice designed to make you comfortable. These are cold, calculated strategies refined through centuries of human behavior. Ideas sharpened by master tacticians like Niccolò Machiavelli and proven by every individual who has ever achieved real authority, real influence, and real control. You're about to understand what happens behind polite smiles, corporate slogans, fake promises, and surface-level morality. You'll finally see why your good intentions keep getting used against you. And more importantly, you'll learn how to flip the dynamic so you become the one shaping outcomes instead of reacting to them. By the end of this, the illusions around success, relationships, and power will be gone. You'll understand why agreeable men finish last, and more importantly, how to rise without betraying who you are. But before we go any further, I need something from you. Not curiosity, not entertainment, commitment. Drop this statement in the comments and mean it. I choose power over pity. Good. Now let's destroy some lies. Rule 1. Understand the hidden rules of society. Here's the first truth most people never learn. There are 2 rule books in life. One is public. One actually controls outcomes. The public rules sound noble. They're taught in schools, repeated by parents, and reinforced by authority figures. Work hard. Be honest. Treat everyone fairly. Follow the rules and success will come. These rules exist for one reason: to maintain order. They keep the majority compliant, predictable, and controllable. They ensure people follow instructions, don't ask uncomfortable questions, and compete with each other instead of challenging the system. But the people who actually win aren't playing by those rules. They're playing by the hidden rules. The real rules say strength earns more respect than kindness. Confidence attracts more loyalty than competence. People reward how you make them feel, not how correct you are. And honesty is only appreciated when it doesn't threaten comfort or power. Look at your workplace. Who gets promoted? The hardest worker or the one who makes leadership feel important? Who gets influence? The most qualified person or the one who understands politics, timing, and perception? Who survives layoffs? The honest employee or the one who knows when silence is strategy? Every environment runs on hierarchy. Friend groups, families, offices, corporations. Someone always sets the tone. Someone always holds influence. Someone always decides what matters. If you can't identify who that person is, it isn't you. The people who rise understand one brutal truth. Life is a game of perception, not merit. Image outweighs ability. Emotion outweighs logic. And the story people believe about you matters more than the truth. Machiavelli said it clearly. Everyone sees what you appear to be. Few experience what you truly are. Your reputation carries more power than your reality. Decisions are made about you based on appearance, not depth. So stop playing by rules designed to keep you small. Start watching patterns. Who gets listened to? Who gains access? Who influences outcomes with minimal effort? Those people aren't always smarter. They're strategic. Your first move is simple. Stop expecting fairness. Start studying reality. Rule 2. Strategic self-development is the only development that matters. Most people treat self-improvement like emotional comfort food. They read books to feel intelligent. They work out to feel disciplined. They attend seminars to feel inspired. But feeling good is not the same as becoming powerful. Strategic self-development isn't about becoming a better person. It's about becoming an effective one. Every skill you build must serve a purpose. Every habit must increase leverage. Every weakness must be eliminated because weakness is an invitation. Ask yourself one question relentlessly. Does this make me stronger, smarter, or more influential? If the answer is no, it's a distraction. Power-focused individuals don't grow for fulfillment. They grow for advantage. They learn communication to command rooms, not to cure insecurity. They build strong bodies to project certainty, not just health. They master emotional control, so weakness is never visible. Every high performer uses growth as a weapon. You're not chasing your best self. You're building the version of yourself that wins in the real world. That may mean being less agreeable, more selective, more deliberate. Sometimes it means choosing effectiveness over authenticity. Machiavelli warned that survival requires both the cunning of the fox and the strength of the lion. Be intelligent enough to see traps. Be powerful enough to face threats. Identify 3 areas that would give you disproportionate leverage. If mastered, dominate them. Everything else is noise. Rule 3. Build self-worth through control, not validation. Your confidence is under attack every day. Social media comparison, disposable treatment at work, judgment from family, a constant stream of messages telling you you're not enough. Most people respond by chasing validation, likes, praise, approval, recognition. But validation-based confidence collapses the moment it's withdrawn. Real self-worth comes from control. Control over your actions. Control over your standards. Control over your direction. It's built when you keep promises to yourself, when you enforce boundaries, when you trust your own judgment. Discipline builds belief. Speaking up builds respect. Results build evidence. And yes, this will disappoint people. You'll say no. You'll be misunderstood. You'll be disliked. That's the price of self-respect. Machiavelli said, "It's better to be feared than loved if you must choose." Apply that inwardly. Respect yourself through action, not affirmations. Rule 4. Think 3 moves ahead. Most people react. Strategists anticipate. Every decision creates consequences. Strategic thinkers constantly ask one question, then what? They don't just think about what they want. They think about reactions, resistance, power shifts, and long-term positioning. They act early while options are wide. Machiavelli said, "The wise act immediately, while fools delay." Before any major decision, map 3 outcomes and prepare for all of them. Rule 5. Build unbreakable inner strength. Real strength is psychological, calm under pressure, decisive in chaos, relentless despite setbacks. Weak people collapse when conditions change. Strong people adapt. Strength is built through discomfort, fear faced, problem solved, consequences accepted. Private discipline creates public dominance. Every time you choose comfort over growth, you weaken your foundation. Choose hardship deliberately. Rule 6. Master psychological dominance without aggression. True dominance isn't intimidation. It's presence, calm, consistency. People defer to those who control themselves completely. No over-explaining, no chasing, no tolerating disrespect. Withdraw access instead of reacting. Let consistency teach people how to treat you. Rule 7. Cultivate magnetic confidence. Magnetic confidence doesn't ask for belief. It assumes competence. It leads. It decides. It moves forward. Results create authority. Comfort with uncertainty builds trust. Controlled honesty builds credibility. Strong confidence attracts strong allies. Rule 8. The power of strategic silence. Silence is leverage. Talking reveals weakness. Listening gathers intelligence. Keep plans private. Execute quietly. Let outcomes speak. Machiavelli warned that greatness involves danger. Silence may be misunderstood, but it gives you control. You now understand what most never will. The world isn't fair, but it is predictable. People respond to strength. Power isn't evil. It's necessary. Choose one strategy and apply it this week. Because knowledge without action is entertainment. The game is already being played. The only question is this: are you playing or being played?